Well, back to the Berg Center. Reagan Ratcliffe, Jordan McGowan. 20 minutes on the clock as we get ready for the second half. 39-34, DBU with the lead. OBU will have the basketball to begin the second half. It's going to be interesting to see those adjustments the Patriots made, particularly against this 2-3 kind of matchup zone from OBU.
That's right. In OBU, they guarded the entire first half. A lot of energy. We'll see if DBU can come out and match that. Seems like OBU had a little more energy in the first half.
Patriots who averaged 26 forced turnovers per game as there's a shot from Ricky Brown. Boy, has he been good. Patriots in that first half, turnovers still not quite on track with what they've been all season long. The forced turnovers in that first half at 12 as the Patriots try to answer with a 3-ball. It's off the mark, and the Bison a chance here to get out to an early run and begin the second half. Brown ahead, now 2-on-1. Wilson Ransom alley-oop. Oh, what a start by OBU.
Ransom with the throwdown. What a pass by Wilson. And, man, once again, Ricky Brown making plays, getting that all started by OBU. And Ricky Brown with a nice 3-ball. It was cash.
Now Connor just takes the ball away from Lujan. What a start by the Bison to begin the second half, just a little over a minute. Out on a 7-0 run in the blink of an eye.
They came out like they got shot out of a cannon, a lot of energy, inside and out. But that alley-oop, what a play in transition. 2 hands. Oh, he's fired up.
Wilson and Ransom, the two veterans, Wilson, the senior from New Zealand, and Ransom, the senior forward from Charlotte, North Carolina, finished off that alley-oop dunk. 41-39, a 7-0 run for the Bison, a minute 15 into the second half.
DBU's now in their half court. They're moving it around. They're trying to get a good look. If they get it in the hair, then they relocate and kick it out. But they got to get a foot in the paint.
Bounce pass here with a good look inside. That's what they wanted. Loose ball. Patriots still with possession. 18 to shoot. Calderon, now they'll reset through Ricky Lujan. Lujan had 6 in the first half. Most of the, really all those early. Great look inside. Borden blocked from behind by Ransom, who's been such a force in the paint. Now Connor Jr., a talented sophomore guard. Great ball movement. Wilson for 3, and the Bison are blistering hot out of the gates. A 10-0 run to begin the second half, and they've got a 44-39 lead. DBU, I believe it called a timeout.
Looks like maybe a stoppage of play. Oh, they got a tech right now on Coach Eaker. It looks like there was a timeout, no timeout, but he was still barking at the official.
That is on Jason Eaker, and boy, that could, head official and Randy Snyder, on Jason Eaker to calm down. That, in a game like this, these could be crucial points if the Patriots can cash in on the free throw. You see Coach Eaker there in his 7th season. Boy, he had the magic touch in terms of what he drew up coming out of the break. Adjustments that you saw from the Bison sparked them to a 10-0 run. Now here's Ricky Lujan. Important free throws and just can't connect on.
That's right. DBU did not capitalize. That's Ricky Lujan, the experienced guard. But Coach Eaker kind of pulling a Dan Hurley from UConn this past weekend, giving up some important opportunities for his team. There's Ricky knocking down one of the free throws.
Nice. 3 of 4 on the day. Deficit at 4 now. And Jason Eaker's still asking what the technical is for. Well, he is giving Randy Snyder an earful.
Still going.
Here's A.J. Borden.
He got his money's worth on that one.
Patriots looking for a response. Got another foul. This may be on Wilson. He was looking for a jump ball. You love the energy. When you watch Nick Wilson play, you have to, or rather Nathan Wilson play, you have to admire how much fire and passion he plays with. Senior from Auckland, New Zealand.
That's right. I mean, he is defensively there making plays, got a block, rebound on the basketball. There he is getting his hands on another one. Ricky Lujan stole that away, but
Frank for 3 and good. Trevor Frank now is 16. He's 4 of 7 from downtown.
Trevor Frank, he is still hot. He didn't have any turkey yesterday. And you see this full court press. See if DBU can settle in and create some havoc.
The Bison have really handled the press well all day, and they do once again. Great ball movement. Now to Brown. Back out to Ransom from the corner. Borden tipped it out. Wilson has it.
There's
A.J.
Wilson
Borden did all he
again.
could.
Yeah. Wilson again. He's a magnet to the ball.
He's got 5 rebounds. It feels like he has 15. Connor Hanks scores and is fouled.
Terry
what a
Connor
bucket.
Jr.
Sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama. Last year's Great American Conference Freshman of the Year when he averaged 16 a game. And today now with 8.
Creates that contact, flips it up. Looking like Kyrie right there with the English off the glass. You see Borden hands up again saying, I didn't foul, but that was a great job by Connor Jr. creating contact, finishing the three-point play. Let's see if he can knock down the free throw.
Trying to extend this lead to 4. Bison have outscored DBU 12-4 coming out of the break. Got Southern Nazarene and Texas A&M International after this one. And a 4-point Bison lead with 17:05 to go. OBU 3-1 on the season out of the Great American Conference. Patriots 6-1, number 6 in the country, being tested today on their home floor where they are 108-23 since the start of the 2015 season. So dominant at home. Here's Kahn. Been kind of quiet against Wilson. Working, scores, and is fouled. Oh, Cam Kahn just took him to school.
That's right. He's got that look in his eyes. He wanted that one. He kept the contact with Nathan Wilson, got the ball, and bulled his way in there. I mean, that's what Cam Kahn does.
Wilson second. Kahn to the line. He has 8 points today, his first trip to the charity stripe. Cam is just a 48% free throw shooter. You wouldn't know it by that stroke. Deficit now to 1. These two teams are throwing some haymakers today. This is going to be fun coming down the stretch.
See this 4 cross up free throw line, almost press break. A lot of pressure right here.
Brown had trouble getting in. Now here he comes with numbers. 2-on-1. Borden, great defense. And they're going to catch a foul there. TJ Strong went up for the bucket. Couldn't get it to fall with a foul. I believe called on Trevor Frank. Patriots are hoping for a push-off here. There's still some conversation between the officiating crew.
Yeah, they're saying, the coaching staff for DBU is saying that ball in the inbounds play hit the backboard. And Ricky Brown, he threw it in, hit the backboard. He ran and grabbed it, initiated the fast break. So officials are kind of talking about that. You see him pointing at the opposite end rim there. But Ricky Brown, what a hustle play. I mean, he got it back, and he didn't stop, and he kept going and got the free play, looks like.
Ricky Brown's come down here talking about the Patriot coaching staff about this. They're going to come over and review it. See our head official and Ryan Snyder. This crew's done a great job today. Got a 1-point game, 47-46. Moments like this are very critical in a game like this today. As you just get the sense that this one's going to come down to the wire.
That's right, a 1-point game.
Here it is. Yeah, right there. Right off the side of the board.
That's pretty good aim if he's trying. You see him sprint in there.
Now look at Ryan Glennie down here at the bottom, Patriots assistant coach. Immediately, as this ball goes off the side of the board, watch Ryan Glennie's hand go up. He's hollering for it. You'll see it in a moment. It's a good shot from our crew. Hey, hats off to our crew today. You got Thanksgiving weekend. I can't say enough about our crew, our director, Kai Christ, our engineers, Kelly Patterson today, their entire crew. All student run, and to be here over the weekend, Thanksgiving, hey, that standing ovation for that crew.
That's right, and they're doing an incredible job. You see this perfect angle, kind of see the ball just going off
that tells you all you need, right?
The glass there. That should be out of bounds from an inbounds pass. You know, if you shoot the ball on the court, it hits the side, that can still be in play, but if it hits off that pad, off the inbounds. That should be out of bounds. DBU ball.
That's pretty clear. You'd think that's going to be DBU basketball. Down, so Ryan Snyder's clarifying here. No foul down here on the other end. This will be Patriots basketball. And a 1-point Bison lead. All right, so here we go. We've sorted it out. Should be Patriot basketball. Ryan Snyder's come over to talk to Blake Flickner.
The officials there are explaining to the DBU coaching staff and Coach Flickner that because Ricky Brown threw it in, you hit the glass there or the pad, he was the first player to touch it. It has to touch someone else.
So they also had to get the clock right, 16:47. There's nothing expired past it. Here's that bounce feed inside. The Bullard now back out. Stevens inside, out, and good. Cody Stevens gets into the three-ball act. Well, there's something you talked about getting that, and you heard Blake Flickner talk about it at halftime, about working the bounce pass inside. That's a gutsy pass that they got to Isaac Bullard, but how about it opening up for Cody Stevens?
That one was probably a little bit closer than what Coach Flickner was talking about during that halftime interview. But again, you get the ball in the paint, you get 2 feet in the paint. Bullard's so strong, they swing it around to the sniper from Arlington, number 13, and he knocked it down, nothing but net.
So here comes the pressure from DBU. They forced 13 turnovers today, halfway to their season average of 26. They are first in the nation in turnovers forced per game and in turnover margin. The Bison have done a terrific job of handling the pressure overall today. They break the press again. This is Shukuroglu, who lost it. And now Lujan running the floor. Stevens feeling it from the left wing, tipped around and out of bounds.
Some of the 50-50 balls are going to DBU now. At first, originally they were going to OBU in the black, but there is a rebound opportunity that the Bison should have grabbed. Now DBU has another opportunity. Watch the back screen, Cameron Kahn right here.
Ethan Scott has just come in. He's only played 7 minutes today. A guy who's averaging 15.5 points a game. Here's Kahn, goes right at the defense. Isaac Bullard cleans it up. There's Kahn. Now the Patriots winning on the offensive glass. Kahn up and under and good. You can't give number 4 too many chances or he'll make you pay.
That's right. Even against a 6'10 sophomore in the paint, Cam Kahn got the pump fake, stepped through and scored it up and under.
Big part of the storyline is Nathan Wilson's on the bench with 3 fouls. So you see the mismatch with Kahn against Ife Shukuroglu, the sophomore from Istanbul, Turkey. And they went right at him. Now the Bison respond with a bucket.
TJ Strong with the tip in. He crashed the glass. They're doing a great job keeping points alive on the scoreboard.
Well, you can see the focus to go inside to Kahn now. There is a mismatch there until Nathan Wilson can get back on the floor.
Reagan, you got to be careful with Cam Kahn. He's about to explode. You see that intensity that he plays with.
And you wondered, too, in a game like this, as valuable as Wilson is, how long will Jason Eaker be able to keep him on the bench with 3 fouls?
That's a good point. You know, they're monitoring that very closely, but 15 minutes is a long time to play with 3 fouls.
Now it's Connor. They'll really have to turn to these guards, and Connor's so good. Terry Connor Jr. with his 11th point of the night.
The Pinson Valley High School grad with the floater, no problem, keeping the Bison within striking distance.
It's Lujan going right at Connor, and he's fouled. To the line he'll go. Connor with his 3rd. So the storyline really deepens now with foul trouble for Connor and Wilson. Let's take a look at it again, the alley-oop to Ransom. Boy, that's how the Bison came out of the gates in the second half. We got us a ball game. Defense, both sides of the floor. Nathan Wilson's been big today for the Bison. They were hot coming out of the break, but how about this guy? Frank's been deadly from downtown. Patriots.
This is Venue 3. It knows how your 20-minute cat nap not only left you feeling more energized, but helped you see what charges your body's energy level. Know the real you with Venue 3 series.
Berg Center with 14:28 left to go in the second half. DBU up 53-51. And how about what you saw from OBU the first 2 minutes of the second half? What were the adjustments that you saw Jason Eaker make?
I don't know what he told his guys in there or what they drank, but they came out going 100 miles an hour. We seen the alley-oop. We seen the intensity. And maybe it's the older guys on the team that have played a lot of tough games. You mentioned last year they had a lot of tough games, but they're definitely united. They crash the glass. They play hard, but they came out ready to go, hitting threes. DBU's done a great job in responding to take that lead. A couple big shots. Cody Stevens knocked down a three, the sniper there, but OBU came out ready to go. We got 14 and a half to go in the second half. And they weathered the storm of that full court pressure. That has not been a consistent issue, especially with Terry Connor Jr. having such a great game.
It is tight. You look at the statistical breakdown. Bison are out shooting DBU 50% to 44%. Very slim, razor-thin margin on the three-point shooting. Bison 38% to the Patriots, 37%, although DBU's hit 7 threes, 7 of 19 compared to 5 of 13. Rebounding. Slight edge to the Bison, 23-20 on the offensive glass, which is key. The Bison a 10-9 advantage there. Points in the paint, Bison a 26-20 edge. Bench points, here's where the Patriots are so good, that deep bench. They've outscored Oklahoma Baptist 28-7, as here's Ricky Lujan, who hits the first of two.
I think we keep our eyes on rebounds and points in the paint. I mean, this has been a little bit of a low-scoring game for both ball clubs, but right now those margins are so close. We'll see who can edge each other out in the paint. That'll tell us, I guarantee, in the last few minutes of this ball game.
2 big free throws for DBU. Patriots 10 of 15 now for the line. Xavier Brown's back in, along with Jackson McCabe. You got Lujan, Frank, and Stevens. Home run pass. Oh, that was dangerous. Jackson McCabe came racing downhill, and that was nearly trouble. And I believe, I think T.J. Strong kind of took the worst of that brunt right there, that hit from McCabe, just kind of glanced him.
That's right. He's running, almost over the shoulder like a receiver. Doesn't even see it.
Ooh.
Catches a nice
little
shot
coming over the top.
That's
about
right.
to take him out. Xavier Brown now and Terry Connor Jr. Well, what will become interesting is now what is Blake Flickner? Who does he call on Brown to guard? And I think we may have our answer in Terry Connor Jr. He's so good at just taking away a team's best offensive player. Brown there with the rebound. Not able to get it to fall. Loose ball. Patriots winning on the offensive glass. Extend the possession. Trevor Frank short. Lujan again there with the rebound. Nathan Wilson is on the floor now for OBU, playing with 3 fouls.
This will be the third shot on this possession. They slowed it down. 10 to go, trying to get a good look.
Lujan working, driving, going at Wilson. Wilson with the rebound, and Brown may be called for the foul here. Xavier Brown. Now that would be his third. So you've got some key players in foul trouble here. Brown for DBU, and then Nathan Wilson and Terry Connor Jr. for OBU, all playing with 3 right now with 13:46 to go.
Got some guys with some fouls, but now it's go time. You're in the middle of the second half. You got to let your guys play, even with the fouls. You definitely want to play smart, but can't let this lead extend too far out. Right now it's 4-point lead by DBU.
This is Wilson on McCabe. The young freshman trailing, and Wilson goes right at him. How about the defensive play from Ricky Lujan there? Patriots are hoping for a travel. They're not going to get it. Going to get Lujan with the foul, but you like that. It's only Ricky's first.
That's right. You'll take that. Hustling, making a play on the ball. You see him sprinting back. Got a lot of ball there, but official says contact. You see Nathan Wilson with the full court sprint, ball handling, almost out of control, but gets rewarded.
He's a 61% free throw shooter. A guy that transferred last year to Oklahoma Baptist from South Georgia Technical College.
See it one more time. He takes off middle of the lane and sold it. You got to sell it sometimes. He did a great job, and he knocked down the first one.
Guy that led the Great American Conference in rebounding last year, and he's picking up where he left off. He's 27th in the nation coming in today in rebounding, averaging just over 9 today. He has 6. He's been so active. 2-point Patriot lead. Kahn calling for it. Now back in Wilson down. Off the glass and good, and Kahn is starting to get into that Cam Kahn zone with 15.
I think I want to call that the diesel mode. He just goes and you can't stop him. He's got that fire in his eyes right now. I think he met his match with Nathan Wilson.
He's 7 of 12 from the field, 15 points. Yeah, those two have been going at it since the opening tip. Pull-up jumper from Udemo, no good. Patriots running with a 4-point lead. Kahn calling for it. He's fouled into the line.
Ethan Scott got caught down there on Cam Kahn running the floor that time. He had to foul to save that bucket.
Lone Star Conference preseason player of the year with 15. How many times have we seen it in now his 5-year career at DBU where moments like this, you get deep into his second half and he's calling for the ball and beginning to take over a game. The day you get the sense that you're beginning to see that from number 4 as he gets the free throw.
That's right. He's putting the Patriots on his back. He's carved out a lead, calling for the ball. You said it. He's audible. He's going in. He's not missing any easy ones. And take advantage, of the free throw line. So we got to see him continue to push out. I mean, Wilson is going to come back at Cam Kahn as well.
Missed that one. Rebound by J.C. Curry. Leads at 5 for DBU. Now Curry against Kahn. Well, look at Cam move his feet here. Staying in front of Curry, the junior guard. Now Wilson. 3-ball off the mark. Ethan Scott, you just cannot give him an inch. He is deadly from downtown. Xavion Brown. Xavion came in today leading the Lone Star Conference in assists. And he's tied up here. Today, Brown only 1 assist. It's been a little bit of a kind of an out of the ordinary kind of day for Xavier.
That's right. He doesn't really have his legs underneath him, it seems like. You're right. Not as many assists. He's had some great defensive possessions, but hadn't really got caught up in the game. I don't know if his hand, he's kind of got wrapped up.
Hand's wrapped up. 37 assists coming in today. What's the old adage, though? You can always play defense, and he is so good defensively. Calderon way off the mark with an air ball. They got a foul right here, though.
Oh, and a 3.
Oh, my. Is this on Wilson? That's on Wilson. Nathan Wilson, that's his 4th.
Oh, he can't believe it. He's trying to talk to the official, but that's a real shooter there. Drew Calderon getting that foul call on the 3.
That is brings us to immediate timeout. 12 minutes to go. 5-point Patriot lead here at the Berg.
This is Venue 3. It knows how your 20-minute cat nap not only left you feeling more energized, but helped you see what charges your body's energy level. Know the real you with Venue 3 series.
(58-53) DBU on top. It's been a game of injustice. We talked about how Oklahoma Baptist came out on fire to begin that second half. The Patriots have battled their way back, retaken the lead, and they've got a 5-point advantage with 12 minutes to go. Scoring's even here in this second half, 19 apiece after that 10-0 run by OBU to begin the second half. And now the Patriots, Drew Calderon, will go to the free throw line where he has 3 points on the afternoon. Transfer from Austin P. and Drew Calderon. Big-time shooter who sat out last year with an injury.
Definitely got a nice stroke. Stepped up, knocked it down. Sometimes as a shooter, you just need to see the ball go through one time. That one off the mark, but hopefully DBU can utilize number 1 and White, get him some open looks. and extend this lead, 59-53.
Missed that one. Wilson with the rebound. Now Wilson's playing with 4 fouls, and he drew the foul. He got a finger in the eye.
They got a foul right there on Trevor Frank, a cheap one, 94 feet from the basket, but looks like he poked him in the eye. That's a foul.
Third.
Yep, 3 fouls.
What do you think of Jason Eaker's decision to stay with Nathan Wilson here? 4 fouls inside 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's tough. He's going to try to utilize him on the back end. Definitely got to not be as aggressive, but he's trying to keep his big player on the court.
Poked away by Frank. Calderon had it knocked out of his hands by Curry. Got a foul call. Hey, look at the foul situation right now. In trouble for Oklahoma Baptist. Wilson and Connor. Curry just drew his 4th. So Wilson and Curry each with 4. Terry Connor Jr. with 3. Those are the only ones in trouble for the Patriots. Xavier Brown and Trevor Frank each playing with 3. A.J. Borden has 4. A.J., the young freshman, is on the bench. Free throw made. These are crucial free throws. DBU's lead now up to 7 as the Bison have gone almost 3 minutes without a field goal.
I think that's a testament to, Nathan Wilson not being as aggressive the past minute or so, but the lid's been on it. This defense is starting to pick up for DBU full court.
Frank harassing Wilson with the basketball. Now Wilson driving, goes over Stevens. Patriot lead at 5.
What a big time play right there. 4 fouls. Nathan Wilson going 94 feet.
Xavier Brown went right past the defender and threw it down with 2 hands, and the lead's back to 7.
Maybe that'll get Xavier Brown going. Nice finish in the paint.
4 points for Xavier to go along with 3 rebounds. He's good for at least one of those per game. Ransom.
Tough bucket, fading away. The 6'6" senior. Been quiet so far in the second half, but knocked it down. Keeping OBU in the game.
Leads at 5. Brown backs down. Connor Jr. finds Stevens. Catch and shoot in rhythm. Brown battles for it. Just can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Now tipped out. Bison basketball. Boy, you love the aggressiveness that Xavier Brown plays with. Just relentless effort here from number 0, but just can't get anything to show for. There's that dunk from Xavier.
It's too easy down there. That one, he missed another easy bunny, but they got to take advantage of Brown on that box in the paint. Got to get some more easy looks. Here's some more full court pressure. You see all the OBU Bison almost full court extended. They need a little bit of help down here.
Patriots have forced 15 turnovers today. DBU's turned the ball over 12 times.
They're trying to settle down half court. There's a trap in the corner. There's a quick 3.
Connor Jr. Wilson over the back of Lujan. Very well could have been his 5th. Now for a 3. That's short. But Strong got the rebound. Another 3 ball, and that's good. But Ethan Scott is so deadly from 3-point range. He came in today shooting 49%. And he hits his second 3 ball of the day, and it's down to a 2-point game again.
That's right. More opportunities. You see that offensive rebound, finding the shooter off the mark, but he relocates. They find him again. And that time, dead eye. 3 ball.
10:01 to go in the second half from the Bird. We'll step aside, short break. Patriots by 2.
Medicare Advantage plans with access to over 18,000 plus is network providers and low or no copays. Get the extra benefits that matter most. Learn more at an AZ Blue benefit seminar. Go to azblue.com/2025 events or call today.
This is Venue 3. It It knows how your 20-minute cat nap not only left you feeling more energized, but helped you see what charges your body's energy level. Know the real you with Venue 3 series.
Two-point Patriot lead. 10 minutes to go, midway through the second half. It's been back and forth. Really since the opening minutes, isn't it? Frank. 4-3 good.
Oh, who else? Trevor Frank stepping up to the challenge once again. He's been so consistent. What a big time three right out of the timeout.
It's his fifth made three of the game. His 11th in the last two games. Back on the other end, and Ricky Brown has the answer.
Ricky Brown with the answer, as you mentioned, a floater.
Frank with 19. He'll lead all scorers. Brown with 16. Lead the Bison. Frank ran in the A range. This time well short. And the Bison chance to pull within one or tie.
That was a heat check off the mark. OBU was thanking him for that quick shot.
Out the foul. The Patriots 7. And the Bison will be shooting the rest of the way. Both teams are now on the bonus. 65, 62, and a 1-1 is coming up. Stevenson for Calderon. As Terry Connor Jr. will go to the line. This is a 95% free throw shooter.
Coach Eaker's taking advantage of the free throw, coaching up his guys right now at half. And the Oklahoma Rapids, they look good. They don't look exhausted. They're standing up tall, straight, ready to go. 9 minutes on the second half. They got to push through full court pressure. And some easy shots have been scored. And Connor Jr. does an incredible job all night, controlling his own pace.
Two things. When you play this Patriots team, pressure they bring 94 feet up and down the court. You have to have low condition, and you have to have great rate depth. Bison show both today.
That's right. There guys came to play hard right after Thanksgiving.
There's Brown. He made it look too easy there with the roll. And with that left hand.
When Brown downhill, you don't really want to jump with the guy. So you got an easy lay in.
Wilson. Fouls in. What's Rick second on the shot?
Too quick on Ricky. And Nate Wilson, I know he's on offense. Gotta be careful. You can pick up a charge. And Coach Eaker is taking chances with his senior. He got rewarded, but you gotta be careful with those four fouls.
We saw the difference in the game here in the second half. Patriots got him out on that line over about a 4 minute stretch. Wilson was out. He made such an impact on the floor. Scoring, particularly on last. He is 1 rebound out of the way, double-double, 13 points, 9 14 points, and 9 rebounds today.
Yeah, he's a great player, brings a ton of energy. Knows how to play the game, got a nice stroke, but he's finished at the rim a couple of times. This guy's been all over the court for OBU.
Second ball. 3-point Patriots lead, 8:35 to go. Isaac Bullett's on the floor now. Stevens, Luhan, and Brown.
See this domino almost for either. They're swinging it around. They're not trying to get a damn con.
On the way. That's a great matchup. Back to his left. Now to his right little shot. Con is devastating. Down low in that paint. Con now with 18. There's Ransom on the other end. Charge call on Ransom. Who else? Number 4. He does it on both ends of the floor. That is vintage con.
Playing just like Coach Flick coaches it at DB. You got to be able to take charge. And he does. Ransom runs right into him. You got a Euro step or go around. Take one more dribble. Pro hop. Can't right into him. That's a charge.
Stays beyond Brown now with a 5-point Patriot lead. 8 minutes to go. In a battle there here in game one of the evening Thanksgiving Classic. Lone Star Conference and Great American Conference this week, and Isaac his first point. Big one on the right side of the lane.
Right, with the left hand, the left-handed bull. You see this defensive intensity picking up. 8 to go.
7-point Patriots. Brown's going to be called for his fourth.
Oh, he can't believe it. He's thinking he moved his feet, but the official said he got him with one hand.
Let's get to another timeout. There's a lot of John going on. What more would you expect? Thanksgiving weekend here at the Berg, and a great battle between the Bison and the Patriots. It's been back and forth from the outset. 71-60.
Medicare Advantage plans with access to over 18,000 plus in-network providers and low or no copays. Get the extra benefits that matter most. Learn more at an AZ Blue benefits sign on. Go to azblue.com/2025 events or call today.
Patriots by 7 with 7:37 left to go. Even with that lead, though, you feel like the game is kind of hanging in the balance right now. The way these two teams have gone back and forth today.
That's right. I mean, every possession, there's been a slow pace. You know, in the second half, it seems like they're running up and down, but on offense, both teams are getting quality shots. So each possession matters, and these fouls, both teams are shooting every foul. So you're right. It's been a battle every time down the court.
J.C. Curry at the line. This is where he makes a living. 24 of his 40 points coming in today have been at the free throw line. And he holds true to that. He scores his fourth point of the day. 2 of those have come at the line.
And he's been kind of tied up as well with 4 fouls today. Hadn't really got comfortable or loose, but knocked it down. Trying to crawl back into it.
Wilson's playing with 4 fouls. Xavion Brown has come off the floor for DBU. But you don't miss much. Isaac Bullard on the floor defensively is outstanding. Him along with Trevor Frank. You've got 2 elite defenders on the floor for DBU. Here's Lujan. Bullard, great save there, Frank. Now it's Ricky Lujan against Terry Connor Jr. on the glass and good. Ricky Lujan, who's making his 111th career start today, 3rd most in program history as he tied Braxton Adamson today with that start. He gets that bucket there. He's got 11 on the day for the veteran senior guard from New Mexico. Ransom, short little hook shot. Boy, he's been so impressive. Daniel Ransom with the bucket for the answer.
What a bucket by Ransom. Much needed basket. And he's fired up. He's trying to get OBU, trying to get the energy up.
There's Kahn at Wilson, and Wilson playing with the 4, and Kahn nearly over his back.
That's right. And Cam, he has to get into Wilson. He's got 4 fouls. He doesn't want to foul you. Wilson with a great job playing defense without fouling that time.
Now inside again, Ransom. Ball tipped around. Stevens has it. Huge rebound. Patriots want to push. Here's Trevor Frank. Frank pulls the trigger for 3 and an air ball, and Brown has it.
Oh, that was a tough one. If you can't get that first 3, you want to swing it. We know Trevor Frank can knock it down, but you want to try to get the best shot possible.
Brown on Bullard. And with just an errant pass. One of the few mistakes that Ricky Brown has made today. He's been brilliant. Grad student, senior guard out of Valdosta, Georgia, and that's 17 turnovers now for the Bison.
Turnovers starting to stack up. You wonder if OBU is getting worn down a little bit by this pressure from DBU.
5-point lead, 6 to go at the Berg. It's been a good one here in the first game, and Lujan lost the handle. Connor Jr. now driving, and Ricky's called for the foul. Ricky Lujan with his 3rd. And you look at the fouls now, that's 10, double bonus. For the Bison, they're going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way. The fouls, you look at it, Oklahoma Baptist with 8 team fouls. Patriots are in the bonus shooting, but now double bonus. 2 free throws. The Bison coming up, and this is the last guy you want to put at the line. 95% shooter. The lefty knocks it down.
Nice release. He's comfortable at the line, almost shooting Steve Nash numbers at the line there, but Connor Jr. has just played an incredible game, keeping his pace. He's able to get to his spots. He's quick. He's defending, and just a sophomore there. So he's been fun to watch.
Yeah, that's a youngster that's going to have a great career. You just sense. I mean, already freshman of the year in the league last year. You feel like you're looking at a kid that's going to be have an all-conference type year. Brilliant guard who has scored 14 today. 73-70. Xavier Brown's playing with 4 fouls. He's got the ball. Now it's Bullard. Going right at the defense. Isaac Bullard couldn't get it in, but the Patriots get their own offensive rebound. They extend the possession.
It's a big-time play there. Looked to be a little contact there, but they got the offensive rebound.
Patriots have won the battle on the offensive glass with 16. Now it's Justin Hare. Would have been a huge 3. Bullard skies for it, gets the board, gets the bucket. That's all Bull right there. Isaac Bullard had 2 offensive rebounds on that possession and scores.
Oh, a long pass, they get it in.
That's Ransom over Bullard. Boy, has he been impressive.
Oh, that's exciting stuff. Ransom and Bullard going back-to-back buckets on each other.
3-point Patriot lead. Boy, this one's been a fun one today. What a way to start the tournament here at the Berg. Bullard again. Did they get a foul? I think they did. Patriots, the Bison were hoping for a charge. They're going to get this. Yeah, they're going to call it on Daniel Ransom. For Ransom, it is his second. Isaac Bullard. Boy, out of nowhere, Isaac Bullard is. We've seen this with the Bull, though. He can, and you love the confidence you're seeing him play with right now.
That's right. You know he can do it. He's so athletic. He can also finish with the best of them above the rim, but I think just the intensity that Ransom is playing with, going back and forth, he wanted to go back and get another bucket.
Well, here is Bullard. Very important free throws right here. He hits. He's 5 of 6 on the season. Redshirt senior from Pflugerville, who began his career at Army West Point. He's playing in his 97th career game today.
Bull's been around for a long time.
Hasn't he? He redshirted as a freshman at Army, came to DBU. It was kind of came down to DBU and Army coming out of high school, and he ended up going to Army and then ended up transferring to DBU. Those are some important free throws. Back to a 5-point lead. Now Bullard on defense.
Curry has to be careful here with those fouls.
Bullard with 8 points in 8 minutes. Super efficient.
Got man-on-man defense right here in the half court. 15 seconds to go. See a ball touch by Trevor Frank there. OBU has to be careful with these screens that DBU, they like to switch. So you got to cut hard and not be fooled and turn the ball over.
Curry on the inbound to Wilson. Now back to Curry. Ransom calling for it in the low block against Brown with the 4 fouls. Now Wilson driving, lost the handle. Brown has it, tied up. He got a jump ball call, possession arrow to OBU. Here comes the sharpshooter off the bench, and Ethan Scott.
Got to watch Scott off the inbounds. Wilson has to be careful. Again, he has 4 fouls, so you got to be careful on the charge.
Yeah, watch number 2, Ethan Scott. Coming off a screen here. They've got the official coming over. They're going to set the shot clock at 10. On the inbound to Ransom. Now against Bullard. Ransom, baseline drive.
Oh.
My goodness, he's just taken the game over in the paint.
What a strong move.
Frank, Kahn hanging. Well, there was contact there. A great job by Wilson to go straight up. Now numbers, 2-on-1. Scott, baseline drive on Brown, now backs it back out. Bison can pull it with win 1 or tie it. Connor, step back jumper, and good. And we got a 1-point ball game.
Oh, wow, the step back off one leg. Look at that confidence from Connor Jr.
Epic battle here at the in game one of the Thanksgiving Classic. 1 point DBU lead. Xavier Brown working on Connor Brown right to the rack. Xavier Brown now with 8. Connor working on Con.
Oh
my
goodness.
18 for Terry Connor Jr. We got a 1 point game. 3:30 to go here at the Berg. Where else would you rather be? This has got the makings of a classic. 3:30 to go and a 1 point Patriot lead.
So this one's brought me a little gift. He thinks a father's approval can be bought and not earned. Okay, this one's got potential. Break out the good stuff.
Take a look at Blake Flickner, 79-78, 3:30 to go. You saw an animated Blake Flickner there at the timeout and really challenging his team as we get down to the stretch. What do you think the words from Blake Flickner and the messages there?
That's right. He's definitely saying too many layups. We're giving them points. You got to be tough. You got to guard the ball. You got to stay in between your man and the basket. You can't give up easy shots. So definitely challenging the guys in white. But Oklahoma Baptist doing a great job. They've clawed back in it. 1 point game. They've got some easy shots. And how about Connor Jr., man? What a wonderful game so far by number 3.
They have given the number 6 ranked team in the country all they can handle on their home floor. Patriots been so dominant here at the Berg through the years. Now it's Kahn. Floater is good. Huge bucket there with 3:12 to go.
Lujan to Kahn. Once again, we've been seeing that for years.
Cam with 20 today to lead DBU.
Uh-oh.
Ball tipped and lost. Patriots forced a turnover. You got a foul on Ransom.
Uh-oh. Things can turn real quick. And also, you see Connor Jr. kind of limping there. Maybe twisted an ankle.
18 turnovers now for the Bison, who for the most part has really handled the pressure well today. So much better than the teams we've seen here early on through the first month of this season. But that's a critical turnover, and now Frank at the line. Frank with 19 today. Just the guy you want at the line for DBU. Without question, he's been their best free throw shooter at 83% coming in today. Such a sharp shooter. So calm under pressure, he's got 20.
That's right. DBU, they don't even put 2 guys in on the box. They just trust Frank to knock it down.
Great note today from Anderson Collins, who covers the team for us, says that this is the first time with Trevor getting to 20 points. First time in his young career he's had back-to-back games of 20 or more. He has 21 now. Back to a 5-point lead.
See his confidence just kind of coming alive, but what a matchup. Trevor Frank and Terry Connor Jr. right here.
2 youngsters that maybe as good as they get in college basketball at the Division II level. As Ricky Brown has something to say about it. Why has he been special today as well?
Ricky Brown. I mean, that shot is cash when he hits it all net. And right there, Cody Stevens has to get a hand up. He runs out and doesn't even challenge the shot.
19 for Brown today. Frank to answer and good. Trevor Frank with a dagger. He's got 24.
Oh, he can do no wrong. He wants to keep shooting it.
Frank with 6 trays, again, coming off a performance in which he had 6 on homecoming against Mississippi College, but they've just not had an answer today for Daniel Ransom. It is back to a 3-point lead with 2:06 to go.
This is a battle. You love to see it. OBU again with another layup. Look at that shot right here. Nothing but net. Ricky Brown keeping him in it. And you see the rebuttal. Trevor Frank, all cash from 3.
What a game. 2:06 to go, 86-80.
Medicare Advantage plans with access to over 18,000 plus in-network providers and low or no copays. Get the extra benefits that matter most. Learn more at an AZ Blue benefit seminar. Go to azblue.com/2025 events or call today.
Hey, as soon as this game's done, we'll close it. And I've got the game key. I'll tell it to you, you type it in, okay? 86-83, DBU on top with 2:06 to go. We're just getting started. It's the first of 4 games here at the DBU Thanksgiving Classic at the Berg. You got Southern Nazarene and Texas International, both emerging from the locker rooms, watching the last minutes of this one. It's been a great one between the Patriots, number 6 in the country, out of the Lone Star Conference, against an Oklahoma Bison team picked to finish second in the Great American Conference, and it's been a terrific battle today. Here's Kahn working against Wilson. Now Lujan. Still time to shoot. 12 to shoot. Lujan drives left. Hanging. Was hoping for contact and a foul. Instead, Udumo comes out with a rebound.
Great
Bison
defense.
can pull within one or take or tie.
Great defense by OBU there.
Ransom to the corner. Brown to tie. We're tied at 86. Ricky Brown. Oh, my, what a game he's had.
Ricky Brown with the answer to tie. And he's ready defensively. DBU, they have to execute. They got to look to get the ball into Kahn.
22 today for Ricky Brown. How about Xavier Brown? Rolling around in and out. Ransom with a rebound. Oh, my goodness, there was a lid on the hoop. It rolled around a couple of times and just would not fall. 1 minute to go. The Bison a chance to take the lead. They're 7 for their last 7 from the field. Xavier Brown nearly with a steal. 12 on the shot clock. Here comes Terry Connor Jr. in for Joshua Udumo.
See Coach Eaker there telling his guys they're trying to run a set here, maybe a crossing play. He's calling it X, but they got guys on the corners of the lane. 12 seconds to shoot, 51 to go. They got to execute here. Need a bucket.
Justin Hare just came in for Cameron Kahn. Trevor Frank with a near steal. They've got it back with numbers. Curry to the corner. Wilson for 3, a rainbow 3, and Frank has the rebound. And there's about a 12-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. Patriots with the ball. Xavier Brown will call the timeout. 36.2 to go and an 86 all tie. As Blake Flicker will bring his squad over. We'll keep it right here. Huge miss. I mean, Wilson had a wide open 3 right there. Probably not his shot, but a guy that is only 1 of 6. In fact, he's only 1 of 6 on the season from 3-point range coming in today. Make him, and he has hit one earlier today, so make it, he's 2 of 9 on the year. Here is that 3 ball that tied it. Ricky Brown, take a look at it here in just a moment. How about the game you've seen from him? They've got some great guard play. You see it today from Brown, the grad student.
Oh, yeah, what a nice shot. He's hit a lot of long threes today. Got a nice arc lefty. Strong shot there. Needed one more from Wilson. Couldn't get it to go. One of your best players, you'll take that shot every time. Now, DBU has a chance to get a shot. They got 23 on the shot clock. Like you said, about 12-second differential there. And Coach Eaker is still coaching his guys up to that very last second. So we'll watch the DBU execute right here out of the timeout.
This has had the feel of an NCAA postseason type matchup, the way these two teams have gone at it. Highly talented, both sides of the floor. And now here's Lujan. 30 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. Lujan against Terry Connor. Now the screen high from Kahn. Little 2-man game. Lujan scores, and the Patriots have got the lead with 21.5. Boy, he just worked his way right down the left side of the lane. And Ricky now with 13 on the night.
You love it. Dialing it up for your senior there, Ricky Lujan. Screen and roll. Let's get to the cup. You got to guard Ricky Lujan going to the left. He's too good, too crafty. See the left-handed finish there off the glass, and a quick timeout by DBU.
2 huge points for DBU. Well, now defense becomes the name of the game. The shot clock is off, so the Bison could tie or take the lead. For Blake Flickner and his staff, what are they looking for right here? Because there's so many weapons on that Bison offensive squad.
That's right. You want to make OBU make a play. You can't foul or they get 2 free throws to tie. And you don't want to give up a 3. So you have to guard the three-point line, but watch for the help. DBU will be ready to take a charge, and they have to rebound to finish the play.
Comes down to this. Shot clock off. Ricky Brown to inbound. Patriots with full court pressure. Terry Connor Jr. will have the basketball. He's had such a huge day with 18. Ricky Brown leads the Bison with 22. 15 on the clock. Ransom driving on Kahn, throws it up. Wilson there with a rebound, batted around. Curry was hoping to be fouled. Did he get a foul? He did. J.C. Curry makes a living at the free throw line, and he will go to the line, and the foul called on Justin Hare. And being in the double bonus, he'll shoot 2 with 7.8 to play. Take a look at it again.
See the drive, rebound. Curry stays with it. And you got the reach, so he'll shoot 2 to tie this game. Still 7 seconds on the clock.
86% free throw shooter. Curry is 3 of 4 today, and he hits the first. So it's a 1-point game. Now with a chance to tie, Patriots bring back in Xavion Brown, Cody Stevens. Frank's on the floor along with Lujan and Kahn. So it comes down to this. Curry, the junior, out of Hartwell, Georgia.
DBU's got 1 timeout, 7 seconds. You got to rebound this off the miss, but got to get going quick if he makes it.
There's Curry. Tie game. Tied at 88. Lujan will push. Kahn's calling for it. Lujan to Kahn. Patriots take the lead. Oh, what a pass from Ricky to Cam.
What a pass. He waits till Cam gets down. He scores it. No dribbles.
Here's Ricky Brown. 1.5. They can't get it off. DBU escapes in a thriller to begin this one.
He does it again.
To 88, the final score. Oh, what a way to pull away and win this one in the final seconds. Ricky Lujan to Cam Kahn, and you've seen that for 5 years. What a magical moment as the Patriots close out a 2-point win.
Reagan, you talked about